Welcome to the Take It Home podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me at all social media at Doc Simmons 17. Today it is just the dynamic duo. I'm gonna give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand. And of course, look up your mama's favorites at Country Air Official and Country Air Brand. Hopefully coming to a show near you at around the end of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep it going.
On our way back. On our way back. What did you introduce Perch? I feel like I
Oh
like
yeah, and then like he's not here, but locally respected, internationally known. On the microphone, I'm talking about Perch XLV hashtag for the ref brand and hashtag celebrate pro wrestling. Good.
waffles. How was your food hunt this week?
Not bad. Got some biscuits and gravy this morning. Trying to think. I mean, I did a rehearsal dinner that we'll talk about later that had a phenomenal fillet. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it had some good steak. So, and then CJ's wedding, we had some good. That chicken was fire.
Oh, why did I
I
forget
thought
that that was this weekend? I felt like that was 2 weeks ago.
it's because it feels so long because we're usually using doing this
Yeah,
like a Monday.
yeah. Like we are recording later in the week right now. So yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, it's like a week. CJ's gonna be a married man. He'll be a week old married man as of tomorrow.
Yeah. Old man CJ already lost his hair.
Oh yeah.
You ain't made for marriage. So yeah.
Or you're married for marriage, exactly.
Um,
One
so,
or the other, however you want to take it, CJ.
um, so yeah, I too would have had those same things except for the rehearsal dinner stuff. I know yesterday we went out to Longhorn after our workout. Or no, 2 nights ago we went to Longhorn after our workout because it was leg day, and when it's leg day, the producer is not very happy, and only some steak is going to relax her.
Dude, steak's a good.
Yep,
Talking about good.
yep. So, yep, she was angry after her workout. So, yes, we had to go get steaks. Um, was there a pay-per-view this weekend too? Because now I feel like there a pay-per-view Saturday.
Wasn't
Yes,
there like
yeah. There was a pay-per-view this weekend.
money in the bank?
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was this weekend. Because I was like, didn't I order food for something? Wow, I have, yeah, like doing the podcast this late in the week, I have completely forgotten. So yeah, so for Money in the Bank, ordered some Wingstop, and that was good. They got their new it's like Mexican street flavor. It just makes the chicken wing taste like an elote a bit. So that was interesting. Besides that, I think we were actually pretty good. Gonna have some Mongolian beef for dinner tonight. Looking
Hell yeah.
at that. But what I'm looking forward to is if you were ready for a banger of the week.
Let's see. I got something. Let's see what's on the playlist right now. What have I been bumping to? Like songs. Um, let's go with. Did I say us versus everyone already? Everything already?
Us versus everything. That does not sound familiar.
Then I will do us versus everything. And if not, I got another one. But I feel like I might have said it. I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure.
yep. You did. You did. Ohana Bam.
Yep, I will do Staying Alive. Saturday Night Fever, baby.
Oh,
We're gonna go super classic here now, baby.
BG's always good. Um, I feel like they did not play that at the wedding, despite
No,
every other wedding classic song that they played, unless they came
definitely
on.
had like a lot of bangers, but they did not have Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's definitely a good one. But I guess since I kind of previewed it, why don't we talk about what we watched this week? Um,
Yes, sir. I think I watched a lot of wrestling. I watched
that's
Money
the
in the
thing.
Bank.
I think I actually watched. I watched a lot of TV this weekend, which is probably why I completely forgot about CJ's wedding.
So much wrestling in between.
So much wrestling. Yeah, there was a lot of wrestling in between, especially with since the last podcast, there were two 4 hour or a 4 hour dynamite and a 4 hour collision. I think it's how it worked out.
I did not see the 4 hour dynamite. I will say that.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think I kind of like last week's 4 hour dynamite was definitely a rougher sit through. I think they had the structure this week, and it was a much easier watch because I know I watched last week, but I can't remember a goddamn thing from it.
The Dynamites.
Yeah, yeah. From last week I watched, but I don't remember. And then
Did Omega? How did Omega Okada do? Did it go draw?
Omega Okada,
Yeah,
they didn't wrestle. It was
I
a
thought they wrestled for this 4 hour one.
no, they had a contract signing.
Oh, well,
Omega had a match last week. Because last week was yeah, that was a great match. It was the finals for the four-way finals for his title, and he ended up winning, and it was good. But then yeah, Okada came out afterwards. They faced off. Okada tried to hit him with a Rainmaker. He tried to hit Okada with the one-winged angel. Okada gets away. And then yeah, this week they had their contract signing, and fucking Omega was spitting up blood after that beatdown.
aw, poor
Yeah,
Omega.
yeah, yeah. Fucking, it was good. It was good. They did a thing where I think it started last week where Don Callis was upset that the match was going to be Omega versus Okada instead of why isn't Kyle Fletcher involved in this? Um, and then this week he got when they were doing the contract signing, he came back out, was like, yeah, yeah, why is Okada, or why is Fletcher not in this? Um, and blah blah blah. Kenny was like, he lost or whatever. He's got to get in line, and you know, you've got no tricks left. He's like, you didn't expect this, and that's when Okada attacks him from behind. So Okada using the Don Callis family.
Gotta making friends of all the wrong people.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm really upset that they dumped the he has a crush on Mercedes Moné story. But that shit was funny.
I didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah, it was going on for a couple weeks. He would like anytime she would do her dance around him, he would have to take like a handkerchief and wipe himself down because he was sweaty and he'd be like at a loss for words. Like he had a big crush on Mercedes Moné for a couple weeks, and it was hilarious. Like Isaiah Cassidy got involved one of the weeks, and like it looked like we might have gotten a match out of that, but then they ended up winning the tag team championship, I think. I don't know, what else did you watch?
I watched I watched the Raw after Money in the Bank,
Okay.
where we got. I didn't know about our truth coming, so that was like,
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh, so you missed that.
yeah. I saw like I watched Money in the Bank late because of We Love Wrestling,
Hmm.
but either way, it was just like I remember everybody saying like, "Oh, Truth is back," and I'm like, "Wait, Truth is back?" Which rightfully so, homie should have been back way
Yeah,
sooner.
it's one of the things like I get this is what nobody's gonna say about the Triple H, what nobody is saying about the Triple H era is it is even more of a business than it was with Vince. Because
Oh, 100.
I don't think Vince lets our truth contract run out.
Hell no.
Like we're going to get like if it's money, we're going to get to a number that we're both happy with. Like
Well, like
we're
I
going to
think our
find this
truth
number.
wasn't our truth like the guy they always said that Vincent, no matter what, would have a job.
Yeah, I mean, I think our truth's gone on record saying like, yeah, Vince has never said no to me about a segment.
Well, like even like I told you, like like when I would listen to those podcasts, like with AJ and all of them, and AJ Styles and said our truth is the only guy to show up and be like, "Hey Vince, I got this idea," and they're like, "All right."
Yeah, and Vince just says yes without like hearing it. I've heard that, yeah, many times that he just gives him a flat yes. Doesn't even have to hear whatever the pitch was. Like that's how,
That's when you know you're doing your job.
yeah, that's when you
You
know
have the most powerful guy in all of professional
the
wrestling. Be like,
wrestling.
you know what?
Yeah. Like whatever you want. Like I don't need to hear it because one, I think Vince wanted to be worked too if he heard that Truth had a storyline because it is also well documented how much Vince loved to laugh in wrestling. So if you can make him
Yeah,
laugh,
you can make him laugh. You're golden.
yeah, you're golden. Like that is actually well documented. But yeah, I don't think under Vince they let his contract expire. Yeah, wrestling like Triple H has like I don't hate the sponsors on the mat. I think that does give it more of a fight feel. But you can definitely tell, like, oh, we sponsors, we're taking them. We're taking them. The Cash App on the money in the bank briefcase, like that's the one that bothered me. I didn't care about the Slim Jim ladder. The Cash App logo on the briefcase bothered me.
I mean, I was glad that like the next day on Raw it was gone.
Yeah, I was happy it was gone, and they're not constantly rolling around with it. Because yeah, Naomi's posted a bunch of pictures with the case since, and it's not on there. Um, But yeah, it's even more business like, and I think just yeah, our truth contract was just probably the repercussions of Triple H is about that money, dogs.
Oh yeah, but our truth is back and he's Ron Killings and his promo was fire.
Yeah, his promo was fire. The cutting off the dreads was intense. Yeah, it was good. I'm excited because I also think it's one of those things where it's like I think he can still go in the ring seriously if he wants to.
Oh yeah,
Like I
I mean,
don't.
I think yeah, he's always been one of those guys who I think he's just more. He's like, oh, he's smart. I'm gonna do the comedy act, save my body.
Yes, everybody. And that's the thing. Like, you've definitely saved on probably bumps over the past couple of years.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You want Jay to be the guy who dethroned Roman? I want Truth to be the one that dethroned Cena.
That would be great. That would
I
be
don't.
great.
R-Truth, world champ. I don't care if it's transitional. I don't care if it was a few weeks. Internet marks can cry, bitch, moan, be like, oh, he was robbed. Go fuck yourself. R-Truth is world
I
champ.
do think, yeah, like, I mean, this is going off topic a little bit, but I do think Cena should drop it for a second in this run and then
Then
get
go to
back
18.
and then go to 18 and be two up.
I think he should go to do the same because how he like cut that promo as a babyface saying he wants number 17 to shake hands with number 18.
Yeah,
I
and
want to
then
see him
be
come out and
himself.
shake
Yeah.
his own hand.
Yes, yeah, that would be dope. It's never the biggest Cena fan, but I think storyline wise, what would be great is yeah, he does drop it for a second, even if it's one of those like Rey Mysterio 5 minute ones,
Yep.
like I
You
just
guys want to
drop
pull
it.
the Dusty with Cody and have it like be a fake? Be fine.
Yeah, like that's. I really do think Cena should drop it just for a second, even if week, a couple days, whatever, however it lines up. If they've got a pay-per-view coming up, lose it on a SmackDown that Friday, get it back Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Have that suspense.
Yeah, something like that. I think that would be dope. But well, like what else happened on Raw? Who do you think's turning face, Dom or Finn?
I don't know because I feel like the crowd they like yell they like the boo Dom, but I think the crowd's behind Dom a little bit more.
I think Dom has reached that. Kurt Angle level where the boo is actually a cheer.
Yeah, like it's not like they're like it's more about respect now.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
it's
where like Kurt Angle said, you don't have the respect of these fans to tell them that you suck.
yeah, yeah. This is the thing. Like this has become our thing. This will always be our
Holy
thing, no
shit,
matter
we didn't
what.
even talk about AAA.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't watch Worlds
I watched
Collide.
it. World Squad was dope. Like Vikingo and
I did see some
Gable,
highlights from that, and I do want to go back and watch at least that.
they killed it. I mean, opening tag match was dope. It was cool to see AAA get the win at the beginning. El Phantasma with I like seeing them like actually get their win too.
Yeah, yeah. Los Garza and I can't even think of Escobar is his WWE name.
Santos, yeah, Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will say the only thing that kind of sucked was homie DJZ got injured, it sounds like. So I mean it's
Mm.
cool seeing Lindsay Dorado, but it just felt bad. But they were putting Conan was really good on commentary, telling stories and letting everyone know the history of the Lucha AAA. And then even kind of like El Toro, I believe his name is. He's on the LWO. He's kind of like not really seen, but he got the show out.
He is really good.
No, he's
And I
really good.
think
Just
Conan is a better talker than people give him credit for.
oh yeah, and you just tell how proud Conan was about the everything.
And that's the other thing. I think he does truly care about the wrestlers.
Oh yeah, like he was putting over Octagon Jr., who got to wrestle Dirty Dom
Yeah,
on Money
later.
in the Bank,
Yes, he did.
which
Like,
is awesome.
unfortunately, that match was short, but yeah, it was awesome to see. It's awesome to see the
Uh,
AAA guys getting over. Him, Mr. Iguana.
oh, Mr. Iguana is like the most over. He's like the Joe Hendry of
Yeah,
AAA.
yeah. It's this wrestling life is crazy.
Oh yeah,
'Cause the thing is, I guess I was surprised by the if you don't realize, I guess, how regional wrestling really is at the indie scene, that so many Wisconsin fans I've seen like never have seen or heard of Mr. Iguana, and it's like that man has been down at Galley and the Chicago Lucha Libre promotion
area for a while now.
for a while.
Oh yeah, like when they were talking about him, I was like, bro, I met him. And
Like, yeah, it's like Mr. Iguana's been awesome. What do you like? How did you guys just? And that's the other thing. It's like, damn, I guess like maybe WWE's reach isn't as overarching as we thought. Because how did y'all not know that he was around?
exactly, it's like he had signed Gil AAA, and like just to realize how good talent was. I'm shocked that Psycho Clown was as over. Like I thought he would have been the one that stood out the most.
Yeah, it's I definitely understand why Mr. Iguana is over, which makes it that much more confusing that WWE never looked at him because he's got such a distinguishable character
Oh
and
yeah,
out there character. So like I totally get it. Psycho Clown, yes, it is surprising.
I mean, Lindsay Dorado gave the iguana a Spanish fly.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
But no, that's what I would have done.
Yep.
Come in my match, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely took notes on that. Definitely took notes on that. Like, who's got a inanimate object gimmick that I can take advantage of?
Yeti Henderson.
Yep, well, fuck up that log, Yeti.
And Yeti's also now in a pretty over tag team.
Oh, him and Silky.
Yeah, I think they think they're the most over tag team ever.
Mm, mm.
Somebody's here. Some girl walking her dog. It sounded like Mindy Park, but somebody's here. I went to check.
We're gonna have to shut that down at some point this year or early.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Silky Smooth and Yeti, that tag team is definitely added to the shooters list.
not actually surprising because they are both like we've known how smart Yeti is.
And after riding in the car with Silky,
He's
I
like
know how smart
he's
Silky is.
definitely he's definitely proven how smart he is. So I'm actually not at all surprised that they're super over.
Oh yeah, and I definitely think fans will not be prepared for a country air versus whatever they call the
Yeah.
Silky Wilderness.
Like I feel like they've played around with their name. I don't think it's been consistent.
I don't know if they played around their name because they were fighting each other forever.
Yeah. It's only been tagged recently, but I think I remember there was a tag team name at one point, and then there wasn't.
When we find it out, it'll be added to the list.
I'm sure Dis has given them a name. That's his thing, obviously.
Oh yeah, he loves naming tag teams.
Yes, yes, no, and it's just up to the tag teams to make it work.
Yeah, some tag teams take it, travel the country, make a well-respected name out of it.
Yeah.
The majority of them complain about how disnamed of a team they didn't like and don't do nothing with it, and then don't realize how over they could be. Given a name by dis ain't bad. Look at Maurice.
Yeah.
Like
That's another one.
Maurice, like not a tag team, but a wrestler, went from Moondog, which I always know of Moondog Bernard. They went from Moondog to Maurice and is out here killing it.
Yeah, yeah. This is good with the names. I gotta give him that. You
Oh
just
yeah,
take it and run with it. Just take the name, run with it.
get over.
Yeah. Uh, oh shit. We were talking about what we watched. What else were we watching?
I
Oh,
think that's a
fucking,
lot.
we watched fucking Jay lose the title of Gunther.
Oh yeah, Gunther fucking won.
Yeah. Fucking
I
Edge.
mean, I think me and you were on the same page, and we both thought a different prediction was happening, especially after Money in the Bank with Seth Rollins cashing in.
I thought, yeah, Seth Rollins would cash in at the end. I did think Gunther would win, but I thought Seth Rollins would cash in immediately after.
What I thought was Gunther was going to close in on winning, and then Seth Rollins was going to insert himself again in a triple threat.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I just feel because Gunther is at the point where he has to make the crowd boo him a lot of times.
Oh yeah, he has
Uh,
to insult you really
yeah,
bad. Get the crowd not their chair.
yeah. So I feel like maybe they're just. So I was feeling like this would be the perfect opportunity to just stop fighting that and just let us like him for the respect. It's the same thing as Dom, but on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Everyone likes Dom for the piece of shit, but everyone likes Gunther for smash mouth, like hard hitting wrestling he
Yeah,
does.
he's just great in the ring. It can't be denied.
Oh yeah,
Like, so it's one of those things. So I that's why, yeah, I mean, I asked you, but yeah, I also think Dom will turn face, and yeah, I could have sworn Seth was going to cash in and take advantage.
but they also teased Seth coming out, let Punk know that I'm watching.
Yeah,
We get Punk versus Cena again
yes, we do get
in
Punk
in
versus
a
Cena
WWE ring.
in probably Saudi, unfortunately, but
Oh yeah. Well, Cena he ain't doing it from an American crowd. He wants to be heel.
yeah, yep. So yeah, that's a proper jerk move, Cena. Proper jerk move.
Oh yeah, dude, a lot of good wrestling this week though.
Yeah, I watched some more of the Best of the Super Juniors. Damn, Taguchi looks old now. It's
Yeah.
yeah, he looks old now. Um, Still can go. It was him and Taji Ishimori in the main of day two. And it was really good match, but it's just like, damn, like you're looking old, brother.
Sadly, you see like them getting older.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, damn, like so, important to that the heyday of the New Japan Super Juniors. And it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
damn, you are it's like, yeah, you just look old. Like you're still going, but you definitely I can see the years on you. Um
I can see it adding up now.
yeah. Yeah. Um, what else? I watched a couple things on. I mean, I watched a certain match that I'm sure we'll get into later. Um, watched a couple random things on IWTV and a couple of our matches just randomly. Watched a lot of anime. I think I actually watched like two movies this past weekend. Um, of Gundam, so that was good. But yeah, and then yeah, there was so much wrestling, and I definitely cannot remember it all. That just hopefully means it was good. But why don't we talk about the other things I couldn't remember, the things we actually did this weekend? So tell us about this fillet on Friday.
Oh yeah, so we did the rehearsal dinner on Thursday, where we walked
Oh,
through
Thursday. Oh,
practicing
yeah,
how to
oh
stand
yeah,
where
yeah,
we.
yeah. But it was on Friday.
Yep, we had to do the rehearsal dinner, which was fine, which was all right. It was pretty quick. After that, we had a dinner. They made like, yeah, I would say like I think they were fillets, but the steaks were fire. I had the benefit of I had a plus one who doesn't like to eat much, so I got another steak and a half.
Hell yeah.
Thanks to Val. And
Yeah.
then we had to be there early Friday morning, unless you're Armando Alvarez. It shows up on Armando time.
Yep, yep. He was probably on the phone with Paul.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't take the jet. He drove the Benz, but it
I
is what it
mean,
is.
he was, they've got Worlds Collide the next day. You can only imagine how
I guess
important
he like yeah.
he
He
is.
said he said he like loaned him the jet just so he would not be worried. I get it.
Yeah,
He's a company man.
yeah, yeah.
He's a company man. But we did our photos. We got to see a lot of homies. Saw you. Got to look all nice in my rented suit. And yeah, we did the job because CJ at the end of the day got married. So I always say success.
Yes.
But
And also, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel because you're like, yeah, you were looking good, and I was looking good until our third host came in wearing the exact same thing, for the most part. And I actually think that's like the second time we showed up to a formal event wearing the same colors.
yeah, Doc and Perch are very white tees, khakis, and loafers type of guys.
hmm
Yeah, no, it was a good time. I got to see a bunch of good friends. Got to see people you don't want to see, but part of life.
Yeah,
Looking at you, Mr. Mitchell.
uh, yeah,
Don't
it was
care.
good. It was a good time. It was a good time. Good to see everybody. Got a couple stories coming out that we'll get drunk and laugh about years down the line. Yeah, the wedding was
It
great. It was good to see him.
was good seeing. I know Chuck got really drunk and was getting his boogie on the
Yes,
dance floor.
yes. Chuck, number one draft pick to my country air dance team.
Oh yeah, Chuck did not leave the floor.
Like high
Yeah.
motor, like that.
Oh yeah. This one time it was weird being the Elks though.
It was weird
So
being in the Elks, just like this is
yeah, when we were
has been our
walking out.
lives the past 6, 7 years.
Oh yeah, and like doing the walkout. Now no music. It was weird. But I
Like
told
for
him,
all the wedding jokes and all the wedding groomsmen that were wrestling centric, very surprised.
oh yeah, but also they couldn't roast me. Told everyone in the back I was on roastable. Chihuahua energy, bro. I would Chihuahua myself. You think where do you think I learned that? Get out of
Like,
here.
yeah, it's like a bunch of wrestlers cutting bad promos. What's new?
Oh yeah, I'm untouchable. Country are untouchable, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, then after that, like unfortunately, like I do have a cracked tooth that started bothering Friday night, and the reason I brought that up because it bothered me all Saturday, and it sucked, especially when you're going against one of the hardest hitters in the game, the stiff Robo Ginger, Gary J. Yeah, we got to kick off the Northwoods Death Trip for We Love Wrestling. I believe it was an 8 car, it was a 9 car matchup, and we were match number one, which I take pride in like lately being the guy on the death match, saying that it's opening the show, doing just that straight up banger.
Yeah.
Uh, Shout out to We Love Wrestling. If you watch on IWTV, they make me sound really good.
The commentary matters. We love our commentators. We love you all. Like in case I forget one, I'm not going to name you all. So just know that we love you all.
Yeah, I don't know the names. I apologize, but I appreciate
I can
them.
name them, but I know I would forget somebody.
Yeah, I mean, but We Love Wrestling. Me and Gary tore it up. Check it up on IWTV. I I might be a little quiet, hence the toothache, but I was not holding back. We went chop for chop right at the beginning of the match. Gary and I locked up, and I was like, you know what? Well, let's just fucking do it.
Mm. Nice, nice.
And he delivered.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And
But I was
to
delivering
to
too.
our detriment, he over delivered, if anything.
I mean, but I gave it right back. I was giving it back, but I did not get the victory. But you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah,
There's no shame in losing to Gary.
there is not. There is not.
But I will say I'm ready for round number two whenever.
Hell yeah. Me myself, and I don't think we talked enough about this, but yep, went to the wedding Friday. It was an awesome time. Good to see everybody. Saturday, stayed in, watched Money in the Bank. I feel like we said there was Money in the Bank, and we didn't talk much about it. With Seth Rollins and Naomi being your Money in the Bank winners, both matches were great. But yeah, just stayed in, ordered some Wingstop, which I also didn't bring up. But yep, ordered some wings and just watched Money in the Bank. It was good. Spent a lot of time in the yard, bought a new string trimmer, which like is one of those official signs of getting old is when you buy new yard tools and you're excited about them. I was so excited to take the trimmer to the grass on Saturday.
Bro, I realized I'm growing up when I've been getting up past like it's like 7:30. I'm like, I'm up. And like we're at the mall, we're walking around, all the old people are doing the laps around the mall, and we're the only people doing. I'm like, yeah, we're hitting that status, baby.
Okay. I was about to say it's like getting up early. That's the first step. Now you have to find a strange hobby. If you're doing the laps, yeah, the laps is up there.
Oh yeah, laps are going to Tarjay.
Yeah, yeah. That's is like I guess I kind of miss about mall culture because there's no malls near where I am now. But yeah, I can remember being younger, going to the mall, and yeah, you just see all the old people taking their laps in the mall.
Oh yeah, and I'm proud to say we're hitting that status.
Yeah, yeah. No, it makes me feel good. It's like, all right, they keeping their heart rates up. They working. They out here grinding.
Oh
Same.
yeah,
It's like you out here grinding, keeping that heart rate up.
exactly. Especially like it's going to be a weird week of not being able to work out.
Yeah, yeah. Got to do something. Got to
Got
do.
to do something.
Yeah. But since we've talked about what we've done and what we've watched, it's time to talk about the topic of the week, which is it is King of the Ring time. Remember, WWE doesn't do too many tournaments. They're not doing, too many tournaments or anything. It's time to talk about our predictions for the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, and unless I forget, the field is stacked. This looks like a good one. So, what are your predictions for King and Queen of the Ring, homie?
I'm going to go with for the Queen of the Ring. I am going to go with. I'm looking at the bracket now. I mean, I would like to see Asuka
I
get
mean,
it.
that's who I'm going with. I don't care if it's the right pick or not, or if it makes sense storyline, or if she can do anything with it. But yeah, that's my pick.
I would say my heart wants Asuka, but if I'm thinking storylines down the road, I'm going to go Jade Cargill.
Jade makes a lot of sense. Because you can do Jade winning this to get her title shot and Naomi cashing in on
Yep,
that.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
And then for the men's side, he advanced already, but I kind of like my heart goes with Sami Zayn.
Sammy, your heart goes with Sami Zayn. My brain goes with Sammy, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, my brain too. Like the stories, like he hasn't won the world title. He's kind of like the Tommy Dreamer of WWE, where like he's like never been there yet, but everyone still loves him. And if I was to pick a sleeper, I would pick the mystery guy, and my mystery guy, who I think it would be Dragunov.
That is a solid pick for a mystery.
I think Dragunov, especially with Gunther holding it.
That's yeah. They could revisit that. Um,
But
I
yeah,
oh, because yeah, Penta lost in this. That was yeah. My heart and brain are working in tandem and telling me that Asuka is going to be the queen of the ring. I'm not listening to logic or even entertaining the thought of logic. Um, for the men's though, I feel my brain actually says Sami Zayn. I think Sammy makes the most sense. Because I do feel at some point we're going to get a Cody heel turn, and I think Cody being in this match and maybe taking the pin from Sammy could start to lay the seeds for that. But my heart is of course Malachi Black.
on who?
For King of the Ring, I'm going with Malachi.
I was gonna say Malachi is also another one.
Or out, yeah, Malachi.
Alice,
Whichever one. Alistair,
Alistair Black.
Alistair, yes. That, that is where my heart goes. Spin kick finisher.
Alistair would be a cool one to see, but
I definitely am kind of intrigued by a John Cena Malachi Black match.
oh yeah, that'd be dope to see.
I don't know if it'd be dope, but I'm intrigued by how it would be put together. The worker
Well,
in me wants to see that because I think that actually could be one of the best matches in Cena's final run.
I mean, yeah, it'd be definitely a clash of styles for sure. That
Yeah,
like that sequence, nice kick combo type deal, martial arts versus that old school John Cena mat wrestling that he does 5 moves
yeah,
of doom.
it would be a good clash of styles. So I think personally, yeah, I'm the most intriguing match. I think is actually a couple guys from that bracket. Either Cena Malachi or Cena Carmelo Hayes. I think is a very interesting match.
I feel like Cena Hayes would be fun, especially with this if Miz gets involved.
Yeah, if Miz gets involved. Yeah, those two are my heart more so Malachi, but my brain tells me that Sammy's gonna win.
Well, we're in sync. Go
Yeah,
figure.
yeah. Who would have known? Like, I guess we're a tag team. But with that, I think we start moving to taking it home. So, Zach, what you got coming up this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend's a weekend of rest. It is Polish Fest though, so checking out Polish Fest this weekend on the Summerfest grounds. Probably have a Polish beer, but other than that, just kind of relaxing. Big tryout weekend next weekend.
Hell yeah. This week, I think the plan is to go to a local baseball game and have some fun there. I want to get back in the yard with my sexy new string trimmer and do some more work in it. And this is kind of like the last.
Work on that summer tan. Get all
Yeah, work on that
shirtless.
summer tan, and this is kind of like the last we can do anything to the yard I want to before you kind of just let it rest over the summer. Um, so see how much I can get done. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, yes, because I do have to rebuild the yard at that house. It does have its own problems. So start taking care of that. But yeah, besides that, nothing. Baseball and yard. The plan is to be outside this weekend and enjoy. It was fucking hot today.
Oh, dude, it was super hot today.
Yeah, it was fucking hot. So it's like I'm gonna stay outside and sweat in this sun. But
Oh, yeah, enjoy it while we have it.
yeah, enjoy it while
You
I
know.
have it. Yeah, because I'm not going to complain about the winter, or I'm not going to complain about
Yeah, I hate when people like someone tried telling me the other day it's too hot, and I said, "You shut your mouth.
it. Yeah, there
Shut your
was
mouth.
a lot
We
of
live in
negative
Wisconsin.
30s this winter, which I'm not the biggest fan of.
I don't like being cold, so
Yeah, I'd much rather be hot. Like, just turn a fan on. Um, I'm fine. But with that, I think it's time we start taking it home. So, Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
no, enjoy this weather. Rest like this summer. I ain't gonna like this summer will be a little bit of a chill summer for both the country and members, but just prepared after summer.
Yep, just pay attention to the pages. Like I was kind of in a funk with posting on our social media pages, but I am revitalized now that I got that one TikTok out. That thing was kind of like creators blocking me. I just couldn't have it in a way that I liked for a while.
I get what you mean. I'm like very particular on my videos.
Yeah, and I just couldn't, and it was just kind of like fucking me up that I couldn't get past it. Just but for me, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell us at the bottom your King of the Ring predictions. Real quick, let me check the comments. Because I know High Five Tom, he's been watching.
Well, yeah, shout out to High Five Tom. He drove the whole way. I felt bad. I was kind of a shitty passenger because my face hurt the whole time, so I was quite.
Um, so yes, he did comment on his cross promotion battles. It would be Zach Hendricks versus Gabe Kidd.
Ooh, Gabe Kid don't want it on record on the podcast. Said it.
Right. Gabe Kidd has been like one of the most interesting people to watch his evolution in wrestling because I've been with him since the WCPW days, when he was just a little 18-year-old pudgy boy. And his other match was CJ Cole versus Kevin Knight, which, yes, that would be very fun to just see who could jump higher.
Dude, that 450 Kevin Knight did.
Yeah, Kevin Knight's
No,
really athletic.
I mean Kevin Knight. I'm thinking of the other guy, but Kevin Knight. I'm thinking of the other dude from TNA. But I know Kevin Knight. He tagged with Kushida,
Yes. Yes, he tagged with you, and now we tagged with Speedball.
which is a crazy tag team.
Yeah, yeah. So he's super athletic. Yes, those two super athletes going at it would be super fun. And yeah, let's get probably heel Zach versus just angry Gabe Kid.
And babyface Zach is not bad. Just heel Zach is
Babyface
bad.
is not bad, but I think heel Zach and Gabe Kid would be angry Gabe Kid would be a lot more fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Go ahead, comment, let us know, and I will, we'll read off the comments to the 12s and 12s of listeners that we have. Be sure to check out the podcast episodes we were recently on. I was on Going Underground, and Zach, you were on
Come
something.
Brewers pod, but they haven't even posted it yet, so I don't know what's getting posted, but
Oh, okay. Well, keep
eventually.
an ear out for Brewers Pod. And check out We Love Wrestling on IWTV since that just got posted recently. And
Yeah,
give
did some
likes
stuff I
and
haven't done ever, so yeah, check that out.
yeah, give all the likes of the match and comment on it. I think you can comment on things. And let them know that Jack is the greatest wrestler you've ever seen. I don't think it's that hard. But with that, I think it's time we take it home. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.